So no Pochettino, no Conte, and Daniel Levy's literally destroying our club right now. Hello guys, and welcome to another Tottenham update. I'm sure that you've probably all seen by now the news that came out like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, something like that. And yeah, let's just say it's not great news. So be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and we're just gonna get into this Tottenham update about the managerial situation and everything. So there were reports like early on, before like the most recent news, that Daniel Levy and Antonio Conte were having sort of problems agreeing on certain things. Like one of them was, what was it, about Antonio Conte wanted to bring in 7 staff members, like his backroom staff, and Daniel Levy wouldn't allow him before. Let's just say I don't get that. Like you're expecting him to choose, like what? You're expecting him to choose 4 out of 7? It's like, what's he meant to do? Like, how are you meant to choose 4 staff members when you usually have 4? I mean, you have like 7 staff members and you've got to choose 4 of them. So what happens to the other 3? Like, do they not have any jobs anymore? Like, I don't get that. Like, if he had 7 staff, like backroom staff at Inter Milan, where they just won the title, by the way, surely you'd be like, okay, you had 7 staff members then, and you won the title with them, so yeah, you can have your 7 backroom staff, right? But no, according to Daniel Levy, the tight man he is, was like, no, I'm only willingly allow you to have 4. Okay, that was the first thing. And then the second one was his salary was like a 3 million difference. Like, what is 3 million? Seriously, just give him whatever he wants. Just give him the salary that he wants. Let him have his 7 backroom staff, for goodness sake. Like, that surely can't be a breaking point. Like, he wants 7 staff members, give it to him. Don't dictate what his staff and everything is. Anyways, and then there was a tweet from Fabrizio Romano basically confirming that, and like there was no problems. They just had to get an agreement or something. So that was like the last tweet. And then we move on to like the last 2 hours or so, where there was news brought out by an Italian media journalist, a tier 1 source. I can't remember the name exactly like right now at the top of my head, but I'm sure you've already seen the reports, and saying that Antonio Conte is looking unlikely to accept Tottenham's offer as the new manager because of he doesn't see the team he has matching his ambition. So don't see Tottenham as an ambitious club, and the funding is probably not going to be there for him to overhaul the squad and everything. So that came out, and I was like, seriously, Daniel Levy, what? Like, you literally have a free man. No real club is going to go for him, because we're literally like one of the only clubs that need a manager. Like, why are you letting this deal fall through when you literally, all you have to do was meet his demands? Like, that's it. Like, allow him the funding, back him. Like, you haven't backed any other manager, and no manager wants to come to Tottenham unless you're going to back them, because they've seen what you've done with Pochettino, they've seen what you've done with Mourinho. So unless they have the assurance that you are going to back them and give them money to sort out this squad, because let's be honest, the squad is just not good enough. Like, it's not. Like, these players, so many players need to go, like, just. So he's going to need massive funding, and if you're not going to give that to him, there's no point even going into talks with him to come the new manager, because he's not going to want to, because you're just not backing him. And we know Antonio Conte, he's a serial winner. Like, the most important thing to him is trophies, and if you're a club that's not ambitious or is not going to be winning those trophies, he's not going to come. Like, he's not going to want to come to Tottenham. If you're not ambitious, then there's no point talking to him. Like, there's literally no point in bringing any manager in, because if you're not going to back them, what's the point? Like, we're not going to get anywhere. We're going to get worse than we are now. So unless you give him that funding, there's no chance of him wanting to come to Tottenham. And at the moment, it's unlikely he's going to say yes. Before we carry on with that sort of update, we're gonna move on to a bit of a more positive update about director of football is about to sign. For us, luckily, he's gonna be accepting the job, whether Antonio Conte, whatever Conte's decision is, if he decides to accept or if he decides to not accept, he's going to be our new sporting director. So that's Fabio, which is good news. Like, at least there's some positive news coming out. And then we're going to get a director of football because our recruitment is just awful. I've read something about Steve Hitchen that he's not replacing Steve Hitchen, so they're working together. But Steve Hitchen, like, he hates his job, so I don't see how they're going to work together. Like, I bet Steve Hitchen will be like, you know what, you just say another transfer because I hate it. So basically, he'll be getting paid to do nothing. Basically, that's what I'm assuming he's going to be doing. With Fabio accepting the offer, and his first thing is to try and get Antonio Conte to accept as well, which I really, really hope is happening. And yes, I do admit I wasn't too excited about Conte coming in because I really did want Pochettino coming, but now I was getting excited yesterday. I was thinking, you know what, maybe this is the best option for now. And then yeah, so I was getting my head around it, I was getting excited about it, and then today happens and I'm like, great. I get excited about something and then again I get my hopes up. I'm like, yes, it's gonna happen. But no, Daniel Levy again, he destroys that. So it remains to be seen what's gonna happen with Antonio Conte. Hopefully he accepts, because I don't know what we're gonna do if he doesn't accept, because I can't think of any other manager that will. There's literally no other manager that is out there that we could possibly get us anywhere. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he accepts. And Daniel Levy, you just need to give him the funding, you just need to back him, you just need to give whatever he wants. Like, you're literally destroying this club right now, and every decision you made, like, up to this point has been shocking. So, you know, sort yourself out and stop being so stubborn and just give the man what he wants. Like, come on, it's not that hard. But yeah, there's a Tottenham update, whether it be Antonio Conte becoming a new manager. And there might be like another video to say when Fabio accepts, so that's cool. And yeah, just again, Daniel Levy, sort yourself out, make sure you get this deal over the line, because your job is literally hanging by a thread right now. So get that sorted. And anyways, thank you guys for watching, and let's hope for some good news.